It's one of the more memorable moments in a television show full of memorable moments. I'm referring to the Seinfeld episode where George walks into a liquor store wearing this big down jacket. While Kramer shops, George turns around a few times in the aisle and manages to knock down a dozen or so bottles of booze with his oversized coat. More hilarity ensues, but I've always thought that scene captures the George Costanza character perfectly, completely unaware of his own actions, wreaking havoc with others wherever he goes. Hello, I'm Bill Zipp, and I help sales leaders achieve long-term success with a people-centered approach to performance. This is video 2 in a 7-part series on how to develop self-leadership. What George lacked in the liquor store and what many sales leaders lack in life is self-awareness. At its core, self-awareness is knowing who you are and how you show up, your own down jacket, so to speak, while at the same time knowing who others are and how they show up. I refer to this as the window and the mirror. Both a window and a mirror are similar objects, but each has a different purpose. We look at a mirror and see ourselves, making any adjustments that may be needed. We look out the window to the world outside, also making any adjustments that may be needed. A failure to do either leaves us with a lack of self-awareness and others' awareness, and by extension, a distinct lack of emotional intelligence. We can, of course, become obsessed with looking at ourselves in the mirror and paralyzed when it comes to interacting with others. And just the opposite, we can become obsessed with what others are thinking, never being our own true self. Properly applied, however, this second skill of self-leadership is very powerful. It allows us to be in tune with our emotions and live a real, authentic way. It also allows us to be in tune with the emotions of others and more effective in leading them. Developing this skill usually requires us to slow down, to think, reflect, and feel, which may seem like a waste of time when you've got a number to hit. But self-aware leaders consistently outperform leaders who lack it. This is why self-awareness is important for leaders. It drives deep engagement with team members and long-term loyalty. In other words, it's worth the investment. In my next video on how to develop self-leadership, we'll explore the third self-leadership skill: conflict resolution. Please subscribe to this channel so you don't miss a session, or better yet, schedule an appointment with me to discuss your specific sales challenges, because every salesperson deserves a great sales manager. Thanks for watching.